Hello, Mega. We'll wait for some more people to jump on. M&M, hi. You'll have to bear with me, guys, because I don't have my glasses. I wasn't going to go live tonight. I've left my glasses in my office. Hi, Armen. How are you? I can read your names, though. I haven't been on for a little while. There is a reason for that. I have been travelling. I wasn't home last week. I was travelling to see my daughter and my friend, and there was birthday celebrations. I was extremely busy, and it was just go, go, go. So I didn't want to sort of like, hi Jazz, hi Magician's Heart. I didn't want to sort of like jump on and just do a, you know, reading in the environment I was in as well. Sorry about that. That is my work phone. I hope it's nothing important. And no, it is not. So we'll just turn that on mute. Emily Shaw, hi Magician's Heart, hi Migu. So I apologise if I haven't been on. There's a reason for everything, and it wasn't that I was unwell or anything. I was just super busy. So really nice to see you all again. I will be starting my lives again from Tuesday PM every day for a week next week. So look out for those. We'll wait for a few more people. It's saying we have one person on. I know we've got more than that. So we are going to be doing collective. Now, it's a very interesting week astrologically. There is a video in the link below by Lunatic Astrology. She brought out the Mars and Pluto conjunction from the 21st to the 27th of April. Go and have a look at that video, what it means for you and your sun and rising especially. It is not the easiest week, like literally. It is not the easiest week. So some of you, if you're feeling out of sorts, it's definitely the astrology, it's definitely the movements of the planets, and definitely Mars and Pluto just doing that little dance there and causing a little bit of havoc and a little bit of mayhem. So if you're feeling out of sorts, maybe like I said, go to the video, see where it's affecting you in your chart, and make sure that you're just aware of it, okay? And there's a lot of chaos going on around my workspace, and it's just like, that's Mars doing its thing and Pluto there. So just be aware this energy will dissipate. I will next week start talking about Jupiter. I think it's June the 8th that it really comes in to our life until 2026 for 12 to 18 months, okay? Hi, Shah. Prek. Sorry if I'm pronouncing anyone's name wrong. Shah, hi Shah. Okay, let's have a look at the cards and what they mean to you, what they mean for you right now. We're just going to do simple Celtic cross to begin with. I don't know how long I'll be on, to be honest. I'm feeling pretty good right now, but I do have to get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm just aware of my time management. And when I go home next week and I'm on live every day, I won't have to worry too much about that. Let's have a look at what is here for you, okay? What is here the collective needs to know right now? What do they need to be focusing on? I think it's like a lot of mental, possibly things are affecting you mentally, but we've got the High Priestess. Well, whenever you get in this energy of people trying to hurry you up, chaos, especially in regards to the workplace. It could be people at home, just really like sending out that high vibe energy, some in a good way, some not in so good way. So make sure that you keep centered, make sure that you keep protected from any negative stuff, especially, and keep to yourself if you can right now. I seem to always be saying that, right? And just like that moon energy, we have the new moon coming up in Taurus. It's like really very, very positive from that time on, from the 27th. So from now to the 27th, just this push and pull energy, keep centered, stay in your focus, your spiritual energy, okay? Yeah, some of you may be feeling very emotional, going through some sort of emotional situation. Things will change around the new moon, okay? Things will definitely change around the new moon, which I think is on the 27th. 27th, where I am, possibly the 28th where you are, depending upon, have a look when the new moon is there. It's a great time to bring in, to really focus on your connection with your guides and bring in what it is you want. Okay, Spirit is advising you to keep super focused right now, especially on your mindset, especially on your lack of mindset regarding material things as well. Make sure that you're just being very, very positive. Wow, look what I just got there. Five of Pentacles, yeah. You know, you don't have to make any major decisions right now. Spirit is saying if you are, take the emotion out of any decision you're making. There's a need to be a little bit more practical, level-headed at this point, especially with that. Hi, Kritika and Emily. Especially with that Mars-Pluto thing there. What does Spirit have of advice apart from this? What does Spirit have for advice here? Temperance, yeah. Keep your eyes on the prize, guys, okay? A lot of things may be going on right now that you're just like, oh, I'm never going to get it, or they're never going to get it. I'm never going to get that job. I'm never going to get that, like, bank balance that I want. But, you know, this energy will dissipate. We've got Jupiter coming in on June the 8th for over a year. So, you know, it's really important to stay emotionally grounded, to stay emotionally balanced, to trust in divine timing, and to just keep following your goals. Let's have a look at what you need to know the most. Apart from this, because these are quite like strong cards here. Okay, the Hierophant, yeah. So we're being reminded that Saturn is still there. Saturn is asking us to be very disciplined about the things we want to be able to bring forward, to be able to bring and manifest in, okay? Some of you may be going through some struggles at work. Some of you may be feeling like you want to walk away. Just give it time, give yourself time, and have more faith that you can do the job, okay? Because you can. The Hierophant is also a card of marriage. It's also a card of Taurus. If you are like needing clarity on a relationship or a job, you will get it, okay? You may not get it straight away or right this second, but you will get it. It will come in, okay? What else do we have? Yeah, you got two aces here in your reading collective, okay? Ace of Cups, really, really nice. There's lots of new things coming in. You will have more clarity on what offers are coming in. A lot of you, it is love. A lot of you is marriage. Maybe you are going to the next level in your relationship, moving in, getting engaged, okay? And that, I feel, is more future energy than right this moment. So keep your eyes on exactly what you want, okay? Keep your mind on exactly what it is you want. I don't know why we've only got two people on. I don't normally come on at this time of day. Perhaps that's it. Okay, so if Marijuana is there, if Marijuana, sorry, Mega is there, post your question, Mega. Let's have a look and see. I've also got some new cards. They're very simple cards and great to clarify with. And I haven't really used them enough to pick up the energy, so it will be nice to start using those. Mega, if you're there, post your question. Thank you. What's coming in for you? So you have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Very nice. I don't know what is going on in your love life. Perhaps you are, you know, if you are single and you're looking for love, there's definitely love coming in the near future for you. And if you're coupled, there's some sort of offer, some sort of excitement coming in here, something you've wanted, okay? So that's really nice, a really nice start. Let's see what else we have for Mega. What's coming in for you in the next few weeks? I'm just going to say be careful with your, like, what you have on a material level. Have a really good think about what you need to do. I want to use these cards at what you need to do with your finances, possibly investments, with your savings. Money may be a thing right now. I mean, you may have it, but you may be like, I want this, but I've got to save for it. So keep, like, I'm also hearing that what you wish for now, you may change your mind about in the future. Ace of Wands is here. Very nice. Okay. So there's something new coming in regards to a possible relationship. It could be an idea. Could be an idea that you're having in regards to a project. If you are with someone, though, this is like beautiful growth or new growth within the relationship. You may be thinking, though, about, like, should I go forward with this person, or should I go forward into moving in with this person, or, you know, the next level. When you talk about Jupiter, when we talk about Jupiter coming in on June the 8th and cementing itself there for over a year, there's going to be a lot of changes coming, possibly for your relationships, depending upon which house it is in for you. Marriage, possibly children. I don't know if you're involved with a child or you have a child that's coming through as well. Wow, look at this 10 of Pentacles. I'm just going to say you will definitely reach your goal. Whatever it is, especially financially, like you will get there, okay? It may not happen overnight, but it will happen, all right? And if it's money, you're definitely, yeah, you will reach that financial goal that you want. Just keep moving forward. You know, if you can only save like $100 a week or a month or whatever it is, just keep putting that away. You'll get there. But there's something here about money and relationships. There's something about spending money possibly on a child as well. I've just watched that, like you're possibly quite overgiving or see the presents or something and you're like, yeah, I'm going to buy that. So Spirit's saying to, you know, have a look at where your money lays. Wow, now you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, this is amazing, especially for love. So what's coming in? What is this? I mean, it might not just be in the next few weeks. It could be in the next few months. We have the twin flame energy twice. We have it at the, well, we had it at the bottom of the deck, and now we have it here. So, you know, Spirit's just clarifying that the person you are with is your person. You have the Emperor. Aries energy at the bottom. Aries is, we've just been through Aries season. We'll be going into Taurus next. So I'm just thinking what date it is now. Yeah, we're already in Aries season. Okay. You have some sort of deep knowing that something is like about to happen, possibly in your relationship, but I feel it's more like a good way, okay? It's not like a crazy tower. But Spirit is saying, like, clarifying here that your person is your person. So what else is going on? You could even come into some sort of windfall, or, you know, if you're looking for a job, it's definitely job. Excuse me. There's, like, if you're looking for work, you're definitely going to get work. If you're looking for love, you're going to have love or more love. If you're wanting a new idea, that's coming in too, okay? So you're definitely coming out of a period of difficulty, like that Three of Swords, but it's like more so in reverse, okay? What else do we have? We have Six of Wands. So there is like some sort of massive success coming in for you that's going to show you a new road, whether it's in your relationship or with money, okay? But there's definitely positive things here. Look at this Wheel of Fortune that talks about Jupiter. So I think when it comes to around June, even though you're feeling possible struggle right now and possible financial restraints, there's a Ten of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck and an Ace of Wands. It's in reverse, but I'm not worried about that. So from June 8th, I would say, you know, you have this Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to start really turning in your favour. I'm not saying that the month of May is going to be easy or difficult, but by June, there's definitely lots of new beginnings here. Really nice. M&M, post your question. Marilyn, hi. Thank you for your donation. Noxie, hi. Firefly Magic. Firefly, Noxie. Christina, you can post your question. Let's see what we have for Christina. Let's shuffle both decks and we will clarify. I'm feeling more like past, present and future energy with you. Let's see what's here. What are the thoughts and feelings of my Scorpio aunt regarding me and our relationship? Okay, let's have a look at past, recent past energy of you and your Scorpio aunt. Some people say aunt or aunt. Depends where you are in the world, I guess. Okay, let's have a look and see, Christina. We have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, after a period of like either not talking to each other, there seems to be some sort of new beginning that you don't see coming here. I'm also seeing Leo energy and also June energy. So between June and August, possibly something's going to come up for you. Let's have a look and see. Recent past for Christina. There's definitely been a lot of stuck energy in the recent past. There's a lot of stuck energy here. And there's the Scorpio, straight away, the death energy. She could have reached out to you. Spirit is saying that you are, I feel, hoping or wanting like a reconnection or a rebirth in this relationship, in this connection. And I feel that it's definitely a past life connection. So she may not have been your aunt in a past life. She could have been your mother. She could have been your sister, okay? But there's a very close connection here with her. She could have even been your child or a sibling, okay? So that's coming through really strongly. I feel that in the past you've had an apology either from her or you've apologized to her, or there's definitely been some sort of communication in the recent past. Definitely been some sort of communication, but it's still stagnant energy, even though we have this death and judgment and Knight of Swords. So it's either someone came in, either you came in towards her, I feel it's more you towards her, possibly giving her an ultimatum even, or saying, you know, this connection really needs to change, we need to work on this, or you could even just be thinking it, okay? So let me know if this is resonating. But it's something like difficult. It's not an easy relationship. What else do we have? What else is here for Christina? So we have the Nine of Cups. I think you really want to have a connection. I think it's difficult. The reason it's difficult is because of past life connections. You possibly had, you know, difficulty with this person in a past life. Maybe they were your child or you were theirs. So the energy carries over into this lifetime, and it may be just a really hard relationship. I think that you're definitely supposed to be in each other's lives, though. Okay, let's have a look at the present. Six of Wands. That's nice. I feel there's like a lot of hope here. I feel that there's like could be a rebirth. I think you're thinking about like what you can do or communicate to make something change, or she could also be thinking like this, okay? But the present is like there is a glimmer, like a glimmer of hope for you that things will get better. And Spirit is definitely trying to lead you towards a reconnection or a rebirth within the relationship, okay? Call upon your spirit guides and ask them for synchronicities and signs as what to do to have a new start, because there's a lot of emotional baggage and there's a lot of past things that are still possibly playing on your mind emotionally. But I do see like a lot of hope here, right? I do see like a very strong possibility that you can have a new start. You could have been talking about this, thinking about this, or literally like talking about this to her. What else do we have? Future energy. What's possible here in the future? I feel like that there is maybe the things are going to get worse before they get better. Maybe there's some things that need to be said and aired, like brought out into the open, things that need to be said. Maybe there's things that you want to say, maybe there's things that she wants to say to sort of like get it out. It's almost like unburdening yourself of any emotional baggage that you've been carrying, if it is to work, okay? Yeah. So there may be coming up some sort of conversations, I want to say conversations, like more than one, where you just say how much you've been hurt. She may do the same, but this is like your energy. I want a new start. I want to like work on this. I want to fix this. But first of all, let's talk about what's happened type of energy. I'm not sure if it's the right time to reconnect in the near future, but I do see a lot of promise here. I suppose it really does depend upon how she's going to react. Look at that, Two of Swords. Maybe it's important here to take the emotion out of things and look at things in a practical way. Is this person worthy of your time and energy? Because there is a lot of conflict and changes that are coming up, all right? a lot. And there may be some things that are aired, like dirty laundry, dirty linen, that is aired, right? Things may be said, and you may just feel like you still can't really trust this person, all right? You just have this like knowing that you can't trust them. Perhaps you want a new start. Perhaps you're sick of the conflict, the emotional pain, the competition. I think she's jealous in some sort of way, possibly. And there is like you needing to make a practical decision, possibly break away from this person for a time, okay? And that is part of just setting your boundaries. I hope that made sense. And that is your reading. The in the description is the disclaimer, so please make sure that you are aware of that. Hi Ethereal Muse and Grace. Hi Ethereal Muse. Okay, M&M posed a question. Everyone online is on the list. I cannot promise that I will get to everyone. The reason I write a list is because if people are not here, I'll just skip to the next person. So M&M is next, and then we have Armen. Yeah, I haven't been on for a little while now, but I'm planning to be on every fortnight like I always am. I'm going to get rid of this person. Of course, we always have one. Greetings, my name is It's my Taurus partner's birthday tomorrow. Very nice. And he has some travel plans. But do you see if we are in Taurus? Oh my God, I'm going crazy. We're in Tauruses. I thought we were in Aries. See how quickly time is going, guys. Let's have a look at your Taurus partner's birthday for tomorrow. And, you know, if you guys, and there he is straight away. He's showing up as the King of Cups. I love the King of Cups. I always get my partner, even though he's a fire sign, showing up as this card. It's like the King of Love. So perhaps this is how you feel about him, right, Eminem? Perhaps this is like totally devoted. And I think that there is like a really beautiful connection here. We have soulmates, soulmate connection, very nice. Perhaps you've been looking for something to purchase for him. Perhaps you've been like trying to pick up sort of snippets while you've been talking to him as like what he wants for his birthday as well. That's coming through. Oh my goodness, look what you have. You have the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and the Star? No way. So I'm going to say there's definitely something that you guys will be able to do, okay, and celebrate. I do see some sort of travel plans, but the wheel can show up as travel. I do think you'll see each other. I don't know how long for, like whether it's for a couple of hours or what, or where he's traveling to, or if that will even go ahead. But let's see what this evening will, like this evening with them will bring. So, ooh, maybe a little bit of, maybe a little bit of happiness between the sheets. Let's just put it like that. And yeah, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. I actually saw this card that came out. So there's like a little bit of busyness here as well with the Four of Swords in the reverse. I do feel that there's like definite intimacy going on, okay? Like there's a lot of love here. He's showing up as the King and you as the Queen, and all these cards in between you. So I actually don't see an issue at all in regards to your relationship. Perhaps you're also looking at your money, perhaps financially, you know, you're comfortable enough to be able to purchase him something nice or take him somewhere nice or do something nice for him. That's also coming through. There is some sort of action here. There's definitely some sort of clarity coming up. In regards to the relationship in general, perhaps you'll have a really deep, like, heart-to-heart discussion. But I don't see anything difficult at all here. And I do think that you'll definitely see each other. He's got a lot of passion for you. It's definitely a lot of intimacy. I don't know what you're worried about. I do feel there's something that you are worried about, okay? Maybe you're worried that, you know, you won't have the desired outcome that you are sort of like visioned for tomorrow. But I do see, like, I see a lot of busyness. And there's equality there. Like, he wants to be able to do everything for everybody and for you as well. And to be there for others and for you. So I do see that it will happen. I do see travel there. But I don't know whether it involves you or not. It's not being very clear. Amen. Post your question. Arms look really red, but they're actually not. There's like above me I've got like a red shelf. It's literally red and it's painted bright red. I don't know why, but this is in the room I'm in at work, and it's like reflecting on my skin. It's making me look really red, but I'm not. Crazy. Okay, Jazz and the Magician's Heart, who is there, please? I won't be on for a long time. I just thought I'd like pop in, say hi, do a few readings, hopefully get to a few of you, and then go. So maybe another 30 minutes. Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, 'cause it feels so mystical. What are my boyfriend O's current feelings and next action towards me? He has been distant from me lately and we have been in less contact. Okay, so what's going on in the recent past with Armen and her partner, her boyfriend? I'm going to call him your partner, okay? It just seems, I don't know. I like using that word. There's been some trust issues. Like, there's been some major trust issues. Maybe he's a jealous type of person. Maybe this is you. Maybe you feel he's keeping something from you. Maybe he feels you are. There does seem to be a lack of communication where, I'm going to clarify this. Why is this Seven of Swords here? Show me 3 cards. Show me 3 cards. He may be shushing you or telling you to be quiet or saying like you don't know what you're talking about. Come on, Spirit. Show me what this is. You may also be like keeping something, or he could be keeping a surprise from you. That's actually also coming through. Okay, we have, what's this one? The 3 of Wands. 2 more, please. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be seeing 3, 3, 3. It wouldn't surprise me if another 3 came out. There is like possible jealousy, possible like accusations, like you saw that person, or why are you friending that person on social media? There's something about hard work not really being put into the relationship. Now this can be from you or from him, okay? See what else we have. He could be Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn in his chart. Like there could be some something in his chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't think you told me what his sign is. It doesn't really matter. What else in the recent past? 2 of Pentacles. So there just seems to be a very in and out energy. This is like not making decisions, juggling. Possibly he's juggling a lot of things. Possibly you are with work. Ups and downs. Things don't seem to be going forward. Death card in the reverse. Why is the 2 of Pentacles? What's this decision or being unsure what to do or how to keep sort of like everything balanced? There just seems to be difficulty. But you know, we have had Saturn, he's like disciplined, he wants us to be disciplined with what we're doing. whether it be giving something up or really working on something. Saturn's there to help us, or has been. And Saturn's been there for 2.5 years and is leaving at the end of May, and then Jupiter's coming in. So things will probably, you know, possibly, like, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's confusion. There's confusion emotionally. Are you confused emotionally, or is he confused? Whether he wants to move forward. Could be about finances. There could be someone's feeling like left out. Definitely, you just want everything to be fine. You just want everything to be perfect, or the way it was before. But there's definitely a feeling of being rejected or left out of something. Okay, let's have a look at present energy. So that was past. Amen. Let's have a look at present. Present energy for Amen. Two of Swords again. Ace of Swords. So I think there is some sort of conversation or clarity coming in, but it's really important, like I said with the last person, to not make it emotionally. If you can leave your conversation till after the 27th, it would be beneficial to you, okay? But there's some sort of new clarity or new communication coming in. We will clarify these in the present moment, and which will bring about a lot of big change. Okay, so what's the change coming in? Why is the Tower here? The Moon. So what possibly has been hidden from a verbal point of view, I want to say, or from what he's thinking is coming to the surface. So he's going to tell you what he thinks or feels, okay, because the Moon is here. So we have double Scorpio as well. Queen of Cups. One more, please. The Moon, the Queen of Cups. So double Scorpio, triple Scorpio, Six of Cups. So this person is really, they are they are meant to be in your life. There's a lot of fear here, whether it's from you or from him or from both of you. You may be wanting to address his fears, or you're talking about both of your feelings, okay, in the present, or wanting to do that. It's important, yeah, that after the 27th of April, there's the Two of Pentacles again. Both of you may not know, if you have a conversation like right now in the present, which way to go. It may be very difficult to make a decision. Yeah, and then may turn into a fight. So I would wait till after the 27th. Because if you talk to each other about this over the weekend, let's just say, it may turn out very badly. So, you know, if you are going to converse or see each other over the weekend, unless he picks it, like unless he brings up and it may be very hard for you not to talk about it, but try to just keep things light and try to just like focus on like just having a good time. Like, don't focus on any major conversations. Not yet. I would wait until into May before you talk, okay? Because then the Ten of Pentacles has come out. You're going to get a lot more, yeah, and now the Five of Wands is in the reverse. I just saw it in the upright. So there's going to be a lot more like clarity and a lot more understanding of which way you need to go in the month of May, or at least after the weekend, okay? So don't like bring anything up over the weekend. I wouldn't anyway, okay? Jazz, post your question, so that you can at least have a conversation, right? Jazz, I do feel if Jazz is still on, she wants to know about love, but we'll see if Jazz is there. We also have Magician's Heart, so Jazz, Magician's Heart. If there is something that's being hidden, Amen, I do feel that like something is coming out. There's some sort of like conversation coming out where you're going to either know how he feels, he's going to know how you feel. You're going to put it on the line, so to speak, okay? All right, I'm just having a mint. Magician's Heart, Emily Shaw. Talk to this guy online. May I ask what his thoughts and feelings are? And getting that song from Queen, Find Me Somebody to Love. Find me somebody to love. That one. There is a lot of worry, or that you're worried that things won't grow with this person. They could be from a different culture, a different state, even country, okay? There's some sort of worry here about the distance, maybe, or that you'll ever meet. I feel the worries coming from you. You've got some beautiful cards, so whatever you're worried about, and it might not even be the relationship, it could have to do with something else going on in your life, but whatever you're worried about, you need to stop it. You're overthinking, you're over worrying about nothing. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which talks about June the 8th and moving into that area of the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune, Jupiter, okay? So there's some really Jupiterian energy here surrounding this person, which oh wow, now you've got the Magician. These are amazing cards. Like three of these four are majors, okay? I see a beautiful soul contract here with this person. There's definitely a reason why you've met them. There's also a very strong spiritual, okay, connection, and it can be it can be platonic. That's fine. I think that you will possibly be planning to meet each other if you haven't met already, and he is part of your soul tribe. Like, he's part of your spiritual soul tribe. You may talk about a lot of philosophical things. Don't rule out romance. I just want to say, don't rule out romance. You're just trying to figure out whether you can trust this person right now, okay? Yeah, you're unsure whether you can trust them, or what they say is like true, or what they say. Yeah, you're wanting to like move into a relationship, even if it is platonic, with this person, but you're unsure. There's some sort of unsurety or worry for some reason, okay? And I don't know why. Like, it's not coming out here. You're guarded. Maybe you've had a lot of friendships that just like you've given and given and given, and maybe people have stabbed you in the past. Maybe relationships or friendships have been difficult, and you're hoping for the best. Like, you're manifesting this person. Yeah, look at that, Seven of Swords, just what I said. This keeps coming up in the reverse though for you. It's come out twice in the reverse. I think Spirit is saying, you know, you need to let your guard down a little bit here. Don't necessarily dissect as well everything this person says. Like, don't think there's a hidden agenda, because I see some really nice cards here. This is like a connection, definitely a soul contract with them, and they've got the Ten of Pentacles. So there's like, this is like abundance in all areas, feeling abundant. And there is like a really, really strong feeling here that this could be romance, like in the future. So don't discount romance. Maybe you don't want romance, but don't discount it altogether, okay? Okay. Thank you, Magician's Heart. Next is Emily Shaw. If you're there, Emily, let me know. We'll just be friends with them, get to know them. You know, if they're not like romantic, just get to know them. Don't get too close. Like, until you're ready, until you want to put your guard down and open up a bit more. You don't have to tell anyone or be anything to anyone unless you really want to be, okay? So take your time. Your partner Jane's phone has been talking to you for the past few days. I'm not sure if they know that you're Jane's girlfriend and what their intentions are. I actually think they do know you're Jane's girlfriend. Possibly Jane is testing you or John. I know Jane is the way it's spelled is a girl's name, but I know it's a masculine. So, alright, we've got the Eight of Wands. Online. This is happening online. Okay. You're struggling with this because you want to do the right thing. I do feel that your partner, like Jane, either just knows about it or even said maybe he's testing you. Oh, I don't know. This seems a bit weird to me. It just seems a bit, yeah, you need to be guarded with this situation. And even if Jane doesn't know about it, what would come out of it? You know, if he found that you were talking to a friend of his, but you didn't know it was their friend, it just seems like very third party, very much of a setup. What does your intuition tell you? Okay. I don't know. I'm old school maybe, but when I have a partner, I don't talk to other masculines, if that makes sense. So there is King of Swords. I don't know. The world's different and everybody's different. Okay. King of Swords, High Priestess. Spirit's saying, you know, go with what your intuition's telling you because you are correct. So if you think Jane's put this person up to it, then you're correct. If you think that he knows that you're Jane's girlfriend and he just wants to talk to you because he thinks you're hot and attractive to pull you away from Jane, then you're correct. So whatever it is you're feeling, you're correct. But if you feel weird, you need to step away from this, okay? Intentions, yeah. I wouldn't go ahead with this situation. I would probably say, you know, I've got a partner and I shouldn't really be talking to other people, and you know, we're friends, but I don't feel it's a good idea. Thank you, bye-bye. Type of thing, yeah. I don't know if you're students or this person goes to the same college or school as you. I'm picking up some sort of very useful energy, okay? Yeah, there's a moving away from this situation before somebody gets hurt, I'm hearing, okay? And I think you will move away from this situation, all right? Go with what your gut is telling you. Spirit said you already know the answer to this question. Okay, Migu and Ami. Migu or Ami, post your question. I'm only on for another 15 minutes or something, guys. I don't know. What does your intuition tell you, Emily? It's possible, but I think that it's more like this person's just reaching out, but I think they know you are Jane's girlfriend. So how good of a friend are they to Jane as well? So you've got to think about that. Or whether one of your friends was talking to Jane, how would that make you feel if you found out? Okay. All right. So without being honest, finances for Migu. Let's look at recent past Migu. Ami, I don't know if you're there, and then that'll be the last person. Sorry if I missed everyone, like quite a few people. There's been a lot of issues in money. There could have been other people getting money off you. It could have been like emotional bribery. like a child is like, oh please, I really want to, right when you're at the shops and they're like begging to have their nails done, or you know, they're treating you badly because you're not putting your hand in your pocket. So I feel there's some sort of other person or people involved. with your money, that is like, shouldn't I purchase that for that person? It could be your own spending habits, okay, that in the past have been like not very disciplined, let's just put it that way, okay. Yeah, and you've been really holding on to your money. You're unsure. I mean, money and career is very, or work is very much so linked. There's been some confusion in regards to money, how you can get more of it, what you can do with what you have, and how you can invest it. Yeah, and now, right now, in the present, you're making some decisions, or you're not making a move, but you're thinking a lot about what you can do to better your financial situation, okay? Because there's a lot of opportunities out there for you, I do feel, in the near future. You may even be thinking about traveling or moving on, okay, or needing to move states, towns, even countries. You may be wanting to do something. Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are definitely going to get better from June 8th onwards. Have a look at the video on lunatic astrology. If you put lunatic astrology, or any astrologist, but she's really good, and put Jupiter 2025, and have a look where that lies in your personal sun or rising chart, okay, and that will give you an overview of where your blessings will be in the next 18 months, right? But there is the wheel here. I think things are really going to start turning around for you. There's a lot of happiness coming in financially. Family is very important. But there's something here about, okay, possibly studying or getting some sort of work. There could even be travel. There's some sort of fear here that you need to sort of like go for something. I feel there's a path you want to travel on to get that better job or work or study or whatever it is that you want to do. Spirit saying it's perfect time for travel, higher education, okay? It's going to allow you in the future to really be able to save money, okay? Yeah. There's something about being very careful financially, making the right moves. I think that you're going to be really focused on this to be able to better yourself. You're part of your life plan. I know you're really worried about finances, but part of your soul growth is to understand money and your relationship with it, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups and the Death card. You're moving out of a cycle of difficulty, but it's like there's going to be, I mean, there wasn't a Tower moment, but you are worried. That worry is going to move you into, okay, I'm worried, what am I going to do about it energy, okay? Okay, thank you, Migu. Ami, you are next and last. Let's have a look at your reading. I don't know what it was. You wanted to, blessings to you too. Ask, maybe it's the general. I'm going to start shuffling your cards, Ami. Thank you for your question. I'll know when the cards are ready to stop. And there it is. Oh, 4 of Wands. So you're the second person. He's got that twin flame energy at the bottom of the deck, okay? And your boyfriend, Sunny, he has pulled back his energy. I don't know what's going on. Nothing has happened, and I'm not sure why. Well, a lot has happened astrologically, a lot is going on and a lot is happening. And like I said to one person today online, it's really important that you wait till this Mars-Pluto situation goes away, which will be, wait till at least Monday to even have a conversation. But let's have a look. I mean, this is just Spirit clarifying that he is your twin flame. There is a fear and worry. You don't want to be on your own. That's coming through. What's going on with Sunny, apart from what's happening in the astrologically? The Fool. Nice. Okay. So he loves you very, very much. And I always get this with you. He really loves you. He's just trying to find his way right now. Not necessarily in the relationship, but there's something about maturing. Okay. He may be having a struggle. People may be like, we need this from you, that from you. So work may be difficult. Career, some sort of business. I'm getting really strong ringing in my ears. There could be some financial worries that he has. Possibly things in the past I'm hearing could have come up as well. I mean, he may not even disclose this all to you because he doesn't want you to worry or he's embarrassed. Yeah, there's this Hermit in reverse. There's definitely keeping something to himself about money. I wouldn't say it's anything major to worry about. Yeah, he's not either decided to tell you or he's not going to at all. But I wouldn't worry about it. Like, maybe he was unsuccessful at something. Maybe there's a tax issue or something. I don't think it's like major because we've only got one card that is major and it is like the full energy. Okay. But there is something he's keeping here to himself. As far as your relationship, he loves you very much, right? There's no heartbreak there. There's no future heartbreak. Yeah, he puts you on a pedestal. I think, and you know this intuitively, okay? And there's a lot of love and passion. So there's something possibly about work. I think he wants to be very successful financially. I think he's very protective as well. There's possibly an engagement coming up. Perhaps he wants to marry you and sort of like doesn't like how to approach it or how to even start thinking about marriage. Maybe the connection needs a bit of a reset as well. But ultimately, I don't think that there's any like issues within your relationship. I think it's more like work, business, people being very busy, juggling a lot of things at once. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Financial issues, possible things coming up from the past that he has to deal with, possibly a bill that's come up from the past that he didn't know about or is just like raised its ugly head. It is not the best time, guys, for you to get too involved, right, in conversations about anything, right, especially with finances. But I don't feel that anything is like majorly going on with your relationship. I think it's solid. I think that there's a new beginning in love, actually, that you're going to be really happy about with him. He will get out of this funk. We can't stay in it forever, right? There's definitely something playing on his mind. I don't feel it's your relationship, though. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for being here today. Okay, and I will be on live next week from Tuesday PM for 1 week, every day, maybe sometimes twice a day. Anyway, I'm going to go. There's only a couple of people online. Thank you so much for being here. I don't normally like go on at this time of day either. I just wanted to reconnect with some, with some of you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.